Good afternoon. It's not good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? It's a Good Friday today. How do you spend your Good Friday? Do you have any traditions or anything that you do on Good Friday? When my father was alive, what he tried to encourage us to do is fast on the Friday. I think actually in Catholic Church I do that as well. They're trying to encourage us to fast up to maybe like 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock and then break it with a main meal. But I'm on my way down the Clapham Junction to get a cake. Not just for me, but it's for Sunday, because Sunday's Easter and my sister and my niece are coming down. So after the meal, I want us to have a little bit of dessert, so I'm gonna get a cake. So how have you been, people? It's been a fairly chilled week so far for me. It's been pretty cool. Yesterday I went down to go and have my COVID test in Slough at the studio because I'm supposed to be filming next week Tuesday. To be honest, they should have just cancelled it, because what's supposed to happen is you have your test and then 48 hours later you're on set, right? But because of the bank holiday weekend, they had to push that back. So I was saying to them, it doesn't make sense for them to have done that, but they said, well, their schedule is what it is. So I had my COVID test yesterday. I'm not going to be filming until Tuesday, but on Tuesday I'll have another test again, which, whatever. I'm like, whenever I go on set, I get tested for COVID anyway. They're very stringent about that. So Tuesday's the day I'm not filming. And apparently it's supposed to snow that Tuesday. There's a 70% chance it's going to snow, which is going to be a problem, because listen, I'm going to be filming outside London, yeah? And whenever it comes to adverse weather, it hits outside of London harder than London itself. So if it is snowing, it's going to be a massive issue.
Jazz, good to meet you, bud. You alright?
I know that the last time they filmed there was snow, it really messed up the schedule for the day. So I'm really hoping that it's not the same this time. On that note though, let me see what this guy's doing. On that note, I very nearly refused to do any more work with these guys. And it's not their fault, but this is what happened basically. And this is one of the major drawbacks of being an on-screen extra, or just being an extra. It's one of the major drawbacks. 19 days have been blocked out in March for me to film, right? So I had my COVID test, I believe, on the 1st of March, and then started on the 3rd of March. We're blocked out the whole of April, minus weekends, so I don't film on weekends. So I thought, cool, it's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of Mueller, so that's cool. And then, one by one, they cancelled my days filming. They cancelled them one by one. So it's done in such a way that there wasn't any time to try and get anything else to replace it. So all these 3 days I had, I found out, I was notified very late that no longer needed for filming. And there wasn't anything else I could do to replace it with. There was nothing else I could replace that with, because the notice was too short. So when I calculated it, minimum, I think overall I must have lost about 4 grand this month because of that. That's a minimum, base, minimum. I lost 4 grand. So I was not happy at all. Not happy at all. But then these are the things that happen when you are at the mercy of people's filming schedules and such. Is that service going on out there? Yeah, I think there's some people over there that just come out of having Good Friday service. But I was not happy at all. Actually, let me go this way. This way's easier. I was not happy at all. And it kind of, when things like that happen, it's like your time's not being appreciated. Like I said, I know it's not my agency's fault. They can only do what the film company telling them to do. I get that. But for you as an individual who's impacted by it, you've lost all this money, and what now? You know what I mean? It's a bit dark. Apologies for the lighting, but this is London. I had a plan for something possibly later on in the year, but I've had to bring it all the way forward because what happened in March can't happen again. It really can't happen again. And the only way I can prevent that from happening again is if I am very, very proactive and get myself sorted out the way I want to get myself sorted out. Yes, it's nice to have all this work that you don't have to do anything for, like they take care of like everything. They take care of your COVID test, they take care of your transportation. Everything is done and dusted and paid for. All you have to do is show up. But when everything is cancelled and you're left with no money and you're left with no way to remedy the situation because you've been told so late, it just messes everything up. So there's something I'm working on now. Hopefully by mid-April, the ball will start rolling. Hopefully by mid-April. I was so hacked off. But I went for the COVID test. I am going to film. I am going to turn up on set. If there's any more cancellations of this nature in between now and the time I actually get my own thing done, I'm going to call it a day because I haven't got time for this. Apart from that, yeah, it's been cool. You know, it's funny. When I used to be able to vlog with my phone, I didn't really get people looking at me too much, but now I'm with a camera, because it is like a proper camera, like with a flip out bit, so I can see how I appear on the camera and all kinds of things, and a little microphone on top. It's just a little fluffy one. People are like, oh, I like your camera, or they're nudging each other, pointing, like, you know, I've got a camera in my hand. It's so funny. But yeah, still getting used to it. Like, I need to figure out how to adjust the lights and things like that. But I will get to it. I have a suspicion that a few shops are going to be open because it's Good Friday. I know there's no point going out to Brixton. Everything will be shut unless I try to go to Tesco's down there. Let's see what I have here. Okay, things are open, but there's a huge queue. I'm not about queuing. I didn't want to go far today either. Oh man, there's queues everywhere. There's queues everywhere. Flip. Let me see. Let me see where it's open or where I can get something relatively easy. I'll get back to you. There's huge queues and I'm so not about queuing right now. So I think what I'm going to try and do is go to my local Sainsbury and see if they have a cake that I can have there. Got a very nice selection of cakes here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, these are. What are these? I wanted the little bunny, so I shall have one. Let me get some celebrations. Some news. Ooh, eggs. Decisions. Two of these. Make one of those. One of these ones. Cream egg one. Ooh, and then one. Making smash, so no thank you. It's a bit. Okay. I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I see a box that's a bit bashed up like this, I don't like touching it. Definitely take it for anything, not even if it's discounted, I won't have it. They're laughing, they're £10. salted caramel as well, so that'll be no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Let's get one more. Actually, I'm not good. Get rid of these. Don't need these. That back. Here, let's put that back. Why are the eggs so expensive? Sorry, it's okay. I'll just go out tomorrow and get one more. But with regards to cakes, I think I'll just okay. 2. No, not of these ones. Look at these. Easy enough. And that's me done. Still need one more piece right there, but I'll show someone else to get it. So yeah, I went into Sainsbury's for a cake, singular, and I came back with 6 Easter eggs and a cake. So, wasn't that expensive though, so that's alright. So I'm on my way back home now, and I'm going to spend a bit of time transcribing some work I've got to do. So I will catch you then. So I just got my results in from my COVID screening test, and as you can see, 1st to the 4th, it's negative. So where it says Your Club Pilgrim, that's the name of the production I'm working on. And so far I've had 14 completed tests with them, because I ain't playing with this coronavirus thing. They take it very seriously. So these are all of the tests I've had. And they're all negative, so that's been good. So wearing your mask, washing your hands, and all that, it does pay off. So this now means I'll definitely be filming on a Tuesday. Greetings peeps, so just had my lunch and I'm getting ready to do some typing. So what I'm going to be doing is transcribing for someone, because someone's writing a book, and I'm doing some transcription of the recordings that they've made. So I'll show you. So these are all recordings in WhatsApp, so I've got to transcribe each of those and add it to the book. So far with the book I'm on page 18, so getting there, but you know, slowly we're getting there. Hopefully this should be wrapped up in the next, I say next 4 months. It should be wrapped up, signed, sealed and delivered and done. So I'm going to start cracking on with that. And that's going to be it for me today. It's a short and sweet one, but I just thought I'd jump on here just to say hello, just to fill you in what I've been doing over the last couple of days. So have a great weekend, have a great Easter. Hope you get to spend it with your family and friends now that lockdown's easing. So that should be great. Have a wonderful time, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.